Hey everybody, it's Ashleen Caino from the My Best Self Project, and welcome to your daily Tarotscope forecast for Friday, September 1st. So I decided I'm going to do something a little bit different today. I'm going to do my shuffle live, but first of all, I'm just going to share my video out to my page because I want to get as many of you on here as possible since I'm doing like the actual shuffle live too. So if you give me 1 second, here we go. Share it out as you do, and here we go. So let's get shuffling. Hey, Ashley, sending so much love to you right now. So much love and healing through a really hard time you're going through at the minute. And thank you for hopping on live here. I'm doing my shuffle live, so I'm gonna tune into the collective here because that's, whoop, a card flew out already, yay! Because that's how I do this. You guys never see me shuffle. I always do it before I record, but I like to always tune into the collective energy rather than a particular person's energy, and so I'm not tuning into my own. So let's see what card flew out. Okay, so we got the Four of Fire. I'll just use that as a bonus card actually because I'm going to keep shuffling for the collective here. So let's see what's going on with the energy for today, for Friday the 1st of September. Rabbits, by the way. Okay, here we go. So we have the Seven of Air. We have the Eight of Earth. And the Eight of Fire. Okay, so let's have a little breakdown and overview of the energy. So since we got a bonus card that flew out of the pack there, let's start with this. So we got the Four of Fire, which says contentment, peace, and abundance, a happy home life, the successful completion of a project. So I feel like that's actually the basis of what the three cards for the collective are about today, about ultimately wanting to have that happy, complete home life, home and family. So whatever challenges you've been dealing with, I feel like the collective right now is very much going through, I feel like we're all going through this transition in regard to like our personal relationships and our home life. And I feel like it's been very up and down with the eclipses and a lot of karmic stuff that's going on. But we're now moving into this new phase, and it's letting us know that that energy is coming in now, and it's time to embody that. So with the three cards we got, the overview here is that there's still a little bit of it's not quite the right time feeling going on. So having patience, looking at the situation, stepping back and doing a little bit more research for ourselves. But as soon as we kind of step back and give us that break and not kind of wanting everything to happen, everything will suddenly happen really fast. So let's break this down. So we got the Seven of Air, which says plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye, poor timing. So this card, really self-explanatory. There's things going on behind the scenes that maybe you're not aware of right now. This could be in regards, like I said, your home and family life, relationships there with siblings, your partner, whatever it is. And basically there's a feeling of disconnect and not entirely seeing the full situation. I wouldn't necessarily say deception. That message can come out, but it's more a case of there's a lack of communication or something not fully being put out. So basically, if there's any kind of aggro or delays going on in your home and family life, it's because like not everything is being communicated out clearly and concisely, or maybe your partner or your sibling or someone around you, someone very close personal relationship, maybe they're not even fully aware of what's going on right now. They're kind of in the dark as well. It's like their subconscious is getting to work doing stuff, but they're not overly conscious of the stuff they need to deal with. So I feel like there's this kind of split between what is going on consciously and what's actually going on under the surface. So when it's saying poor timing, it's like we're trying to force things to happen in regards to other people whenever they're still in a different place right now, a different space, because they're dealing with other things. So basically it's saying have patience right now. There's other things going on behind the surface that's bubbling beneath the surface right now, and we need to give them time and space and patience. Now, we have that Eight of Earth card, which says skilled work is rewarded, learning all there is to know about a topic, going back to school. So I feel like this is like in regards to you and maybe a significant person around you, someone that you're maybe having this situation with, in that it's time for you to really go back and put your head into learning how to navigate this life, like going back and realizing that you're here for a bigger purpose, because it's so hard for us to get caught up in what's going on every day that we kind of live from this mundane ego, my life is separate from everyone else kind of perspective. And what is really crucial right now to help guide you through this challenging situation in regards to your home and family life, this separation, is realizing the bigger picture here, the bigger, higher perspective, that we're all here as souls, all learning lessons. We all come here for a specific time. We then leave and move on, and know that these people that have come into our lives, everyone's come in to teach us certain lessons. And whenever that lesson is done, it's time for people to leave sometimes, or perhaps their departure is so that we can actually reevaluate ourselves. And it's a test in ourselves of how much are we really willing to lean into our spirituality in times of trauma and heartache. How much are we going to try to lean into our faith and know that there's actually a bigger plan going on here, and that we all created a plan before we came into this lifetime of what we wanted to learn and achieve, and who we wanted to meet, and what lessons we wanted to learn from those people, and what challenges we wanted them to give us. So this is really about going back into your spiritual learning, your spiritual development, really leaning into that right now as your strength. Because as soon as you start leaning into this kind of personal development, spiritual development, it's going to give you this kind of aha moment, this higher perspective. It's going to give you peace, knowing that, oh, actually there's a greater plan here, and everything that happens, no matter what, is leading to a higher awareness, leading to more greatness in my life. But that's if you lean into seeing a lesson, if you lean into fear, and if you lean into why is this happening, and if we're trying to force things from a more ego perspective, that's not going to help things move forward naturally. So it's really saying lean into like spiritual development right now. Like grab books or CDs, like I have right here, like Wayne Dyer, Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Life, which is so much about how whenever we change the way we look at things, the way the things look change. I've also got here, like, well, it's in Spanish, but we got the 4 Agreements, which is another one which is amazing about like changing your mindset and leaning into really your higher perspective when it comes to life. I'm currently reading 2 books. I started reading Miracle Morning, which is all about taking control of your life from the moment you wake up, so that you can actually unleash your magic and make every day amazing. Like you're empowering yourself by getting your mindset in the right place every day. So that's a really good one. And I'm also listening to The Power by Rhonda Byrne, who did The Secret. And that's just amazing positivity in itself, because it's reminding you to always lean into positivity, always lean into love, because whenever we do that, we create more positivity and happiness and love in our lives. So the big message today is lean in to your growth, into your learning, because this is what's going to propel you forward and help you heal and help magic happen. Because with the 8 of Fire, it's saying here, events moving at a fast pace, delays are over, many things happening at once. So having breakthroughs, seeing things change, seeing the things you want come into fruition, but it's only as a result of recognizing that someone else may be in a different space right now, that someone else, like it's poor timing to try to get them to another place that they don't want to be. And what you need to do is lean into really honing in on yourself and getting you to where you want to be in your mind, in your mindset, and spiritually. And by you really like taking control of what you can control, which is yourself, you're going to suddenly see situations move forward. That's the law of attraction. That's how we change our lives. That's how we make magic happen in our lives, because we choose to switch our mindset. We choose to lean into our spirituality and our spiritual learning and feed our souls with spiritual development every single day, listening to positive music and meditations and all that stuff, which is all free on YouTube as well, by the way. By doing that, all of a sudden, things are going to move so fast and so magically for you. So that is really the breakthrough there of give other people their space, their time. There's a disconnect there. Lean into really growing yourself right now. Lean into what you can control, which is ourselves. So, hey, there's a whole bunch of you on here. Say hi, by the way. Okay, so let's get our angel message for the day. I actually like doing the live shuffle. This has kind of put me more on the spot, hasn't it? And going back to the card that flew out, by the way, the bonus card, by doing this stuff, and it's saying here the 8 of Fire, things suddenly moving forward, it's coming back to you creating that content, peace, and abundance in your home life, okay? So that's really what the goal is here. But it's by you sort of surrendering and not really forcing anyone else to go where they don't want to go right now, but you leaning into working your own magic, and that in itself will move situations forward for you. So let's get our angel message for the day. You are a powerful light worker. So it says it is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings in loving service to the divine. I don't think I need to say anything else here. Again, this is about you exerting your power, from you leaning into your spiritual growth, leaning into knowing that you are a higher soul. There's a higher part of you that has a higher awareness, that knows there's a greater plan here, and knows that you can create so much amazingness in your life by just leaning into trust, and by not even leaning into trust, because that's hard to do sometimes if you don't have the tools. And that's where the Eight of Earth is coming out here. This is a tool card, and it's even saying skilled work is rewarded. So whenever you start leaning into finding the books, listening to the seminars and the YouTube videos and doing meditation, all that kind of stuff, that is going to be rewarded by things moving forward in the way you want them to move forward. So this is really about you discovering your own power that you have within, and you do that by getting out there and listening to the audiobooks, by doing the seminars, by going to Tony Robbins, whatever it is you need to do. There are plenty of tools out there, and it's saying that you can truly unleash your magic. Like, this is all coming down to you. You have so much power inside that you're not even aware of. You could be sitting here right now going, I'm not powerful. But as soon as you start going down this path of getting like 5,000 like of these books, like Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Life and all that, all of a sudden your world explodes and you realize how much power you really have, because it all comes from up here and your mindset. All right, so let's look at our affirmation for the day to help switch the mindset. So I always say with these, like, repeat them every day, repeat it multiple times a day today, make it your mantra. We've got, I surrender to a power greater than me. You know, I think I should do my live shuffles more often, because I feel like you guys lose the magic, because whenever I pull out these cards and I've got them ready to do my videos, it's like you could sit there and say, oh, she already had them pre-shuffled, and that's why they all link together. This is what happens every time, guys, okay? I pull the cards and they always link together. The message here is surrendering, okay? Knowing that it's not the right time for a certain situation. So surrender to that, okay? Surrender that there's a greater force at work here, and you can tap into that. You can tune into it by really just leaning back in and being willing to do the work, which is working on your mindset, getting the books, going and listening to the mindset videos on YouTube. Surrender and know there's a greater force at work here. And once you do that, you're going to see events move forward very fast for you. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed today's Tarotscope. It was super fun doing it this way. I think I might do it like this from now on. Other than that, please like, share, tag a friend, or subscribe. Hope you like my hair. This is bad head, by the way. It just worked out. And I look forward to bringing you a Tarotscope tomorrow. Bye.